Hello folks, Off-Grid Bo here again today, and this is kind of a weird video, but I've been looking up other properties for this next cabin, and I found this one, and it's really out there. Apparently there's no zoning or codes out in this area, so obviously that interests me, and I want to go take a look. So this is the road that goes to this property. It's a private road. There's a few cabins on it. As you can see, they don't really plow, but somebody came through here with a truck. So I had to park on the road. Now I'm gonna walk all the way into it. Not really sure exactly how far it is, so this will be interesting. So still going down this road. It's getting more and more narrow. Look how beautiful though. Been going probably about a quarter of a mile. Like I said, no idea how far back this cabin is, but it's a gorgeous area. Apparently they plow this road up to this point because there's telephone lines that come in. As you can see right here, a couple cabins, but once you get down to where this other property is, there's no telephone lines. But of course, bright idea coming to do this literally the day after a monster snowstorm. So that's how I do things. Alright folks, so obviously made it to this little cabin. It's tiny. It's a 12 by 20 cabin. It's got an outhouse. The reason why I'm considering something like this is I have something very in particular in mind, and I like the fact that there's a private dirt road that comes all the way up to this point, and I love the woods here. And the biggest factor is, in all honesty, is the fact that there's no zoning and building codes here. So I could do whatever I want, whatever I pleased. If I wanted to cut down some of these trees here, which I see a lot of good trees for a cabin, and build another cabin over here with some logs, I could do that, or do an awesome workshop or whatever, and not have to go through the rigorous building permits and codes and all the bylaws. When I think of off-grid, I think of the freedom that comes with it. And it's not because I want to build cheesy buildings that aren't sturdy or meet code. It's just the simple fact that I want to be able to build what I want when I want on my own property. And so this property here became very appealing and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm not the biggest fan of this little cabin, but I could add on to it, or even start a whole new one down the road if needed. But it's just the beauty out here. It is absolutely gorgeous out here, and it'd be very convenient. And there's not a soul around. I mean, you are way off the beaten path, way off the roads, and this is really making me think a little bit. This is so beautiful out here. All right, guys, so just to kind of make clear here, you know, it's not about the cabin that sits here that interests me in the property. That's not that at all. I don't even know if I would use this as the cabin. It's cool that there's a structure here to use for something, at least, but it's about the property out here. It's just so gorgeous. And like I said before, to have that freedom to fully live off-grid, that's a dream of mine. And building my cabin was a dream of mine as well. But the longer that I've been there, I've wished that it was built on property that was like this. So, you know, this is kind of all up in the air. I mean, I don't know what's going to come of this. Maybe nothing. But I wanted to come look at it and see what the nature was like out here, and bring you guys along with me. This is kind of a short video, but I try to include you guys with everything that I do in regards to this lifestyle. And so even if this isn't the best video in the world, I wanted to bring you guys along and go on this journey with me to check this property out. I appreciate you guys watching. This is Off Grid Bo. Have a wonderful and blessed day, guys. Wondering why I'm way over here? I had a little emergency with the stomach area. So TMI, I know, TMI.